So today we are back with The Sims. I'm really looking forward to this because obviously I didn't play it last week because I wasn't feeling very well and I didn't want to cough at you all. So I did take last weekend off. So it's been 2 weeks since I've played my 100 Baby Challenge. I'm hoping that it all works okay. Since the recent updates that have been coming through, so I don't have Snowy Escape yet, but since the recent updates that have come through, my game has actually that would be my cat. My game has actually crashed for the first time ever on The Sims 4, so that's not ideal. It's funny because I literally just posted on Instagram that I was going live and I had a picture of my cat and I captioned it, "How many times is she going to knock over my light today?" There's one, first minute. But yeah, so I did have a crash when I was playing on a different family, not in this save file, so I'm hoping it doesn't work. It doesn't do that today. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so Maeve looks like, so these guys are all asleep. Ellery is awake and she's chatting to Blarfy. Has she got her potty yet? Yes, she does, so actually she can take care of that herself. So I think Maeve, if you're all good, let's see. Oh, she's got a sentiment about someone. I'm not keen on the sentiments. I don't feel that they really reflect a lot. I found that sometimes I get sentiments that I wasn't really expecting. Oh, about Marion. Okay, it's one of her children then. So, close from happy memories. So she's got one for one of her children, but not any of the other 34. Okay. Alright. So Maeve, why don't you have a bit of a nap while the babies sort themselves out? Cough at you! Hey Pastel, how are you? What time is it there for you? You still at work? Man picking favourites, of course, of course. 4 a.m. Oof. Yeah, I got up a little bit. I actually woke up at a reason. I woke up at like 8:30, and I got up and I put the first load of laundry on. Then I was like, "Do you know what? I'm still tired," and I went back to bed. So I had a little bit of a nap this morning. 1 hour left. Please run you over. Well, I don't think I'd get that far in an hour, but I could certainly try. Baby's on the potty. Alright, so let's do a quick rundown of where everybody is. Oh, I need to give her something to do after that. Would help, wouldn't it? Right, so why don't you chat to Blarfy a second while I figure out what it is you need to do. So, communication, you're nearly there. You should get that in a second. Imagination, movement, and thinking. So, I think we'll do is, thinking is going to be the one that takes the time, so I'll get you on that afterwards. Everyone else is asleep. So, Lucille, she's fine on her skills. In fact, she's more than fine on her skills. She's done her homework. Let's see if she's got any, oh, why have you got horrible food in there? Horrible, rotten food in there. Alright. She hasn't got any extra credit to do. She doesn't have any to do. He doesn't have any. So it looks like they're all good on their homework. So she just needs to get an A, basically. Class in 2 days. It's a Sunday. I suppose. Okay. So tired to just let more caffeine, not helping for once. Yeah, I pretty much live on caffeine, to be fair. I know what that's like. I pretty much live on it. But yeah, so it looks like she just needs to get to an A. He just needs to get to, or she rather, needs to get to an A. He needs to get to a B. Yeah, celery. So, why don't you crack on with those? Mum, wake up and sort out your screaming baby. Let's see. Yep, needs to be a B. B. So we've got 2 that could age up to teenager on Monday.
You must learn. Oh. Full.
Alright, so what's going on for Maeve? She wants some fun. Why don't you have a quick shower then?
Oh.
And then clean that up. And then you can have some fun. Why don't you come up here and play games? Why don't you play Sim Scuffle? Ah, look, bot already. I've only been going a few minutes and I have my first bot. And my first moon light knockover as well. Doing well. I know, right? Bad bot. Moo bot, good bot. I don't need to become famous. I'm already famous, yeah. Absolutely. Right, let's have a look at... I've never actually watched the Sim Scuffle game. So basically it just looks like when you trash SimCity. Maybe that's all it is. I am a famous queen.
Oh. Yes.
Most definitely.
Oh. Swaby.
Alright. What's up with you? Tired? Alright, these guys are awake. So, let's sort them out. Tell you what, before you go play on the thingies, why don't you guys, you know, go to the toilet and eat? I say that, I haven't eaten yet because when I woke up earlier, it was kind of too early for me to eat. I can't eat until I've been up a little while. And I think the only thing I've really got in the flat is cake anyway, so. Because we're doing an eat down the cupboard week, basically. I will do in a minute. I will do. I'll probably go and grab the cake and I'll just eat the cake as I'm going. Because, yeah, I don't do so well with eating in the morning. It makes me ill. Which is weird, but it does. I have to wait until, like, my stomach's woken up or something. And then I can eat. But anytime before that, if I eat anytime before that, it actually makes me ill. I know, right? Cake for breakfast, because I'm awesome like that. I'm an adult. I can have cake for breakfast if I want. But you guys did make my birthday stream awesome yesterday. I really enjoyed myself, so thank you. I just can't quite believe I'm another year older already. It goes very, very quickly. Go on, Bram. Move your butt. Oh, you're going to chat to Lucille instead of doing what I asked you to do. Gotcha, gotcha. I would prefer it if you eat. Yeah, my husband was really upset with himself yesterday. He thought that he'd ruined my cake. It was slightly overbaked, but, you know, it was his first attempt. And he was like, that's it, I'm never baking again. I'm not bothering, it's too expensive. And I was like, but it tasted fine. I did have fun. I was very nervous tanking in the dungeons. I have to admit, I was nervous tanking. But we did it. It was good. What are you complaining about? Yeah. No, I'm going to make you empty the trash because you were complaining. Because I'm mean like that. I'm mean like Snake. Alright, well, she's in a mood and slamming things. It's not my fault there's a thunderstorm. Get over it. Alright, and you can basically do whatever you want for the rest of the day because you've got all your bits and bobs. Why are you sad? Oh, you ate a meat meal and you're a vegetarian. Oh, why would you pick that up? Why would you pick that up? Too late now, damage done. You did great. Anyone who says otherwise is a liar, and liars get punched. They do get punched. Right. I still don't know if I'd have enough guts to tank with people I didn't know, like a whole party I didn't know. But, why did you go outside in the thunderstorm, you silly? Now, why don't you sit and have a chat with your friends, or with your brother, because you want social interaction, you're standing on your own. I feel like The Sims have got more stupid with Sims 4. Like Sims 2, they were daft, and you could do things like the Isby challenge because they were daft. But now they just feel like genuinely stupid. Wouldn't people expect too much out of the tank and healer? Yeah, they really do. You know, it's like tanking's hard. Fair enough. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, we're not doing any duels. I got a present I think is dumb. I want to trade it with a friend or give it back. Can I do that? Let's see. We will raise manners. That's a good point. How are the kids, what's it's coming along? Alright, so their father Winter's baby, happy toddler. She's got responsibility. We're fine with her. She's got responsibility. Bram has almost got responsibility, but he's not doing very well in conflict resolution. Is that because of your... Yeah. I know you're a vegetarian, so I don't know why you picked up a meat dish. It's on you, kid. You picked that dish. Alright, so we need to get his responsibility up. So why don't we have a look and see what Mum's got in her inventory? Oh, actually, there's a bit in here. So let's multi-select and sell some of this crap that we don't need, because that's how she makes her money. And is this one for teenagers? I think this one might be for teenagers. I'm going to have to do move objects on, aren't I? Always forget to do move objects. Here we go. I think this one might be for teenagers, so let's just have a quick look. Yeah, no, it's for teenagers. Alright, so I'm going to buy a thing for him to do so he can raise his responsibility. It's not super urgent because he's still got teenager to build that up, but he's got nothing to do today and it's raining outside, so we can sell these too. Hey Will, how are you today? Let's see, kids. They're around here somewhere. I know they're in here somewhere. There we go. Let's see. Teens, 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 children. Why aren't you... Right, there we go. Where can I put it where it won't be completely in the way? That'll do. So if he works on that, that can raise his responsibility. Right, she's going to the toilet, which is good because she needs to. She's the same on responsibility. And she's a klepto, so her responsibility is going to be quite difficult to raise. Why don't we grab a couple more of those and they can work on that today because it is the weekend and they don't need to raise any skills, so they may as well. Teens, children. Children. Okay, so you work on that. There we go. And you work on that after you've been to the toilet. Am I imagining this, or are you a teacher? I am a teacher. I teach adults. So, I don't teach kiddies. Why'd you ask? Although I'm finding, I really love teaching, I hate all the admin that goes with it. It's like, there's so much admin, it actually takes away from my time teaching, which I find very, very silly. What can you do? Alright, and then as everybody seems to be okay, right, they're just chatting, that's fine, they're twins, I'm happy for them to get along. Super efficient baby care. And she's only making money out of one book now. So maybe I should get her to write another book. Well, she can, because she is not pregante right now. Right. Resume writing. That one's definitely glitched. I think this one might be glitched. I have to keep an eye on that. Just to be sure. Well, that was a loud thunderstorm, wasn't it? Wait, hold on. That's not your one. She's just autonomously done that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Why don't you come and help your sister? That should get your responsibility up. And you can do the same. You guys can help each other. Where's Bram? How are you getting on? He's focused. He's good. He is good. Alright, Sophie's asleep. Is it Sophie or Sophia? Oh no, it's not even Sophia, it's Ellery. So many kids. Oh, I wanted you to deal with the baby first. Maeve. Deal with the baby first. Oh, she must have done it when I wasn't looking. Fair enough. That's rare. Maeve actually doing something I've asked her to do. Oh, do you want to go out on a date? Oh, do you know what? Yes. Oh no, he wants to go out. Thing is, I think he's going to pass on soon. Oh. I'm going to have to say no. She needs to stay at home with her kids. Sorry. If you were a potential donor, I would have gone on the date, but you've already given us a baby, so... It's alright, you can be together in the end game. You can be together in the end game hood. So I'm planning to make an end game hood where when I have got the... Oh, she's not actually doing it. When they have got the 100 babies, I want to create a hood which just got all of them in. So have Maeve and all of her babies, and I'll let her be with Picard because they are very much OTP. Alright, I think that one might be glitched as well then. Which is not surprising, really. So why don't you write a workout guide? Your name's King, right? Let's just get a book written to get some money in for her. At mental level 8, Lucille is on it. Why don't you get rid of that? Aren't you there? And then you can do what you like. Well, I would prefer you to keep working on this. Sophia's getting up there. Here we go. Actually, can we see Bram downstairs? No, we can't from the angle. I was going to say we could maybe see all the kids. Quite like that picture. I heard you became friends with my sister. I'd hope so. She's her mum. Yeah, the twins are absolutely steaming on the mental levels. Don't think I've ever got that high on this this household anyway. I'm trying to do a super sim on my personal hood. She's getting there. She's a child. She's got all the childhood aspirations so far. She's just working on a couple more of the skills. Yeah, look at that. Nice. All that responsibility. All that responsibility. Can more than one person assist? Good reputation. Alright, she can't do that. Fair enough. Why don't you come here and... Oh, you can work on some drawing. Oh no, she can do it. Fair enough.
Terpenar. Ribinate Unkim Lamina. Kwar.
There we go. That'll give him a bit of a boost.
Tanifazoo. Pliva.
Not sure where that just went. Oh, there it is.
Ah, yes it did.
Well, why don't you play chess with your sister if you're going to do that? Because then you get your mental level up even more. Maybe you can hit 10. Turn it into logic.
Smine. Zorpelhish.
Oh, look at all this wholesomeness. Loving it. Bram, are you nearly done? How are you getting on? It's getting there. And then why don't you do mopping up while you're here, and then once I know you're up here, you can join everybody else. You can chat in a kids room or something. Or why don't you play a game? There we go. Look at this wholesome skilling stuff. This feels weird. This feels weird for this family. No one's screaming. Everyone's good. Yelene's off to do something. Oh, she's autonomously mopping up. Fair enough.
Navy. Sacronario.
Just make sure everything's okay down here. How are you getting on? You need a wee and you're hungry. Alright, we can take care of that. Actually, grab that and then go to the toilet. So, imagination, movement, thinking. And you want some attention. Yeah. That's fine. So, you've got 3, 1, 1, 3, 2. So, thinking we'll work on because the other two we can get rid of pretty quick. Woohoo, Bram! Alright, you need something to do. So make sure you're all sorted out in that. Because I like you to be clean. Where possible. And then why don't you come up and practice the violin? Incoming call. Oh, okay. It's Marion. Do you want to go out on a date? Oh. Tempting, tempting. Because he's her next donor, but she's got 8 people in the house, so she can't get pregnant yet. But the kids are all good right now, so I don't need to worry about them getting stuff done. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let her go on a date. I am going to wrap my dressing gown on my legs because I'm surprisingly cold today. It was alright earlier, now I'm cold. Let's just warm myself up a little bit. Fresh out the tumble dryer this morning because, as usual, the cats were sleeping on it last night. Excuse me. They do love a little snooze on my dressing gown, which means it needs to go in the wash like every other day, if not more. I don't mind though. They get very comfortable and they like it, so. In fact, to be fair, most of the issue over it is the pair of them fighting over who gets to sleep on it. Alright, so where's he taking us? Studio PvP. He did have, why don't we get to know you a bit more? He did have hair originally. Why don't we become best friends?
Yes.
Why not? He's a bro.
Yib Sims.
Because most of her best friends have now passed on, so we should probably get a few more of those. But yeah, when I downloaded him, because he was actually from Pestle, who is in chat at the moment.
We know.
They're no longer best friends. No, I need to fix that.
Sharp flazzle.
Is that because she went on a date with someone else?
Glenn.
But what was I going to say? Yeah, so he was a donor from
Still. Oh.
Pastel
Yeah.
in the chat, and when I downloaded him, I actually didn't have the pack that needed the hair, which is why he's bald.
Uh-huh. Yibs.
Let's see.
Veruda.
Oh, who are these two? Demetrius Huddleston
Kinniku.
and Jayla Potts. Okay, fair enough.
Leva.
Dad.
Dad.
We don't want to just be friends. We definitely want to keep this romance train going.
See.
But these guys have turned up, so maybe I won't.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we tell a dramatic story? Oh, okay. She's just gone straight in there. She's like, I don't care. Just go for it.
Sul.
Spobani. Faza. Parsib. Simze. Chorib. Varpasab. Essenoi Florib. Desmigos.
Make sure we talk to him quite a lot because he's asked us on a date, so we don't have any
Abimi.
things we need to aim for.
Tosp.
Huh?
Aspinall. Zen.
We talk about the sunny weather. We live in Tsunami. We like sunny weather.
Quava. Vince. Ziffle.
Oh, just in a
Definitely need to hook up her and Picard again so that they can be best friends because I don't want him passing on.
Quiff.
Cobbler. Oh.
With them having fallen out.
Shaka Teebs.
Parsip Weebs.
Siglona.
Or rather, that she's become best friends with someone else.
Lock. Storm of Flame.
Camden, I don't even know who Camden Croft is.
Barobi. Physique.
Is she sad about it? Yeah, she's sad about it, but no idea who that was.
Sul.
They weren't a donor. I don't remember them being friends. I don't remember them meeting.
Fatamoy.
Oh,
No, of
listen
course not a
rap.
donor. Yeah, no idea.
Ooh. Burrow.
Do they have the go home request like they used to do in The Sims 2? Like when they're having a decent date and they wanna head back. Let's have a look. Right, you can't be the boyfriend because that's not allowed as per the rules.
Huh?
Zamba.
Oh, Nuba.
Oh no.
But we've met someone else, so we can hit them up because I've used all of my my
Oh.
donors from are having a good time. We're all flirty and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I've used up all my user submitted donors, so I can actually just start hitting up on. Look at her. She's like, I'm still sexy. I've had 35 kids. Got a little broader in the hip, but I'm still sexy.
Bar Pasa. Huslek. Jeffinau Nuloy. Arvani Shop Shin.
Words.
Zubar. Kinniku Swarspa Ring.
Who are you? With your swagger. Vernon Doyle, fan?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. So we can't go in here, I don't think, because it's a celebrity area. But he is ready to go. He is prepped.
Oh, Pitor? Flowers.
Fire.
Let's see. Why don't we
Minna
ask you a
Chaza.
risque question?
Mwah.
Let's see. Why don't we impress with video game prowess?
Garbafa.
Talk about a treasured memory.
Fibna.
Farobe.
Helga.
The Starlight Accolades.
Stephanie.
LaRue.
Oh. Ben.
I don't actually know what that does. I've never seen it before.
Poganum.
Colton's spirit is fading away. Don't tell me this shit.
My algorithms.
It's her child, damn it.
Oh, Ashquam Brenabo. Oh, Rebalfa Clogan. Yasmiz Chor.
Quib.
Ooh.
Gemma.
Yeah?
Right, date's nearly over, and then she can go home and eat and talk to her kids. But I may go talk to a couple of these people over here and just sort of prep them for later.
Uh-huh.
Wadissa Bomadoo.
Skiva Sluba. Mwah. Narfa.
Huh?
Zamba. Clanky.
Oh, they've got a sentiment now. What have they got? So they're happy memories, adoring, and deeply connected, apparently. So deeply connected, she's just walked off while talking to him.
You sure?
Oh, it's Hikakia. Ukapenipo, rather. Hey, Amio, how are you? Oh, she's not even doing it. She's watching no one. Alright. You feeling okay, Maeve? I'm really tired. I think you must be to be watching no one. How are you today? You good? Right, you head home, because I was going to let you talk to people, but you're clearly a bit boggled, so off you go.
Last Quetzalrinch. Oh, Bambufa.
Oh, thank you. It was quite a good birthday, actually. I mean, obviously during the day it was a bit boring. There was nothing to do. I couldn't go out because of lockdown. But I did have friends and family call me from all over the world, so that was really nice. And then in the evening, I actually played Final Fantasy XIV on stream with viewers, so that was really good fun. I enjoyed that a lot. So, and I've got some more cake, which I'm going to have for breakfast in a minute. Or brunch, as the case may be, because I got up a little bit late today. I woke up and I was like, you know what, I don't want to get up yet, and went back to sleep. What have you been up to? So I actually let her go on a date for once. I don't normally do that. Alrighty. I know you're really, really tired, but the first thing I want you to do... Oh, no, that's not the button. Is I want you to call... Actually, he'll probably be already... Oh, there he is. Because it said that they've dropped out of being best friends, and I don't want that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my cats were waking me up this morning, but it's not quite so bad because I can just tell them to go away. And they ended up just sleeping on my feet instead. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Oh, because it's your birthday today, isn't it? Because I think you said you were the day after me. I would invite you to stay the night, but I can't because she hasn't got enough beds and one of the kids sleeps in with her. Excuse me. Oh, it's sad looking at him so old.
Bon and Gravy?
Oh, yay, I did remember.
Oh,
Happy birthday to
yes.
you too.
Yeah, but... Hospital.
Alright, so
What?
let's try and... oh, he's sad as well. I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's decided they're not friends anymore. Even though they clearly are. There we go.
Beanie.
Become best friends again. Fill my ship a heart.
Hell's a nibs to do. Incredible.
Floy Masharnu? Aw, yoyum.
Alright, you needed imagination, so why don't you play with dolls? There we go, best friends again. These are supposed to be good.
So brief.
Ooh, Ferrero Rocher, lovely. Yeah, oh, I see. So it's decided that she can't have any... Right, so when she's become best friends with him, it's knocked that down, and then when she's become best friends with him, it's knocked that out. I understand. Right. I didn't realise there was a limit on best friends. That seems a little bit silly. Alright, so, in that case, let's sort out the baby first, because I believe the baby was screaming. You can get out the way so that Mum can do what you need to do. Why don't you play dolls with your sister?
She's the dolphin.
Yeah, my hubby actually, sorry, I've got a cough all of a sudden.
Stoops.
My hubby tried to bake a cake for me yesterday, and actually it tasted fine. It was a little bit overbaked, and he was really upset with himself. But it was the first time he'd even tried it, so you know. Oh, Scarlett wants to duel us. Unfortunately, I do have to tend to the baby, Scarlett, so
You must share. Oh.
that will be a no.
Cool.
Don't know why it's still doing the screaming animation. Alright, so she's eating. She's sorted herself out. He's watching telly. She's asleep. She's playing with her sister and she's skilling. Okay. Go. We're getting there. We're getting there. So she just needs imagination, movement and thinking. So movement will be a work of moments. It was still tasty. You know, it was a little bit dry, but other than that, it was absolutely fine. So I'm hoping that he doesn't give up on it. I think he was just a bit more annoyed because obviously, you know, baking ingredients aren't the cheapest. So I think that's why he was a little bit miffed. But I think also because he wanted to do something nice for me because obviously, you know, our anniversary was last week. Couldn't do anything for that. And then my birthday, couldn't do anything for that. So I think he was just feeling a little bit like he'd let me down when he hadn't. So why are you scared of the monster? Leave your mum alone right now. She's busy. Thought I had yeah, I do. Do I need to buy more? Do I need to buy like one per bed or something? Alright, let's try that then. We'll do one per bed. Or maybe it was in here actually. Let's see if that solves that problem. So, nap. Oh yeah, look, that's the bed. So it was that room. Fair enough. Yeah, it was a really great thing to do. And you know what? I said to him, as long as it tastes nice, that's the only thing. You know, I don't really care if it looks amazing. You know, that's not what I wanted out of it. You know, it would be great if it does, but I'm more concerned with does it taste nice? You know. So she's off to bed. Why don't you send him home before you go to bed? What's up with you? Thunderstorm. Sorry, nothing I can do about that. Let's see. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yes, thinking. So why don't you get back on with the thinking? Okay. Alright, baby's sorted. They're asleep. She's skilling. And they're all asleep. They've all tucked themselves. Oh, you've napped. Is that because she's in your bed? Okay. Hopefully that'll disappear and she can go to bed. There we go. Sleep. And you wake up and sleep in your own bed. There we go. And then when you wake up you can clean that up. Then everyone's asleep. So what I think we'll do is we'll speed up time a little bit. 35 babies. Feels a little bit bananas. So I've got another, 65 to go? Just 65 more babies, it'll be fine. Goodness me, I'm still going to be doing this time next year, aren't I? Constant babyage. Alright, I might get her a bit more food actually. Oh, you've got some that you didn't finish. You can eat that. Oh, no, not go here. Right, who are you? Ronald Butterworth. Why have you turned up at 1 o'clock in the morning in the rain, weirdo? Also, you've already been a donor, so I don't need you. Sorry, bye. Alright, so she's off to eat. And then she's good, actually. So once she's eaten, I'm going to put her back on the... You seem so calm. I think I have to be calm, because if you're not calm with this amount of babies, then it's a nightmare. Right, do you know what? It gets weird sometimes, this game. Let's just roll with it. I have to admit, I'm a lot more militaristic with this family than I am with my other families. So the ones I play off stream are much more like, I just sort of watch them do what they want to do. I do have to tell them to do things because otherwise they'd starve themselves to death and just pee themselves all the time. But I do tend to just sort of let them do their own thing a little bit more. Yes, thinking level 3. That is what we wanted. Okay, it is absolutely chucking it down with rain outside. Oh no, has it stopped? Has it stopped raining? It looks like it has. As it has stopped raining, why don't we get your movement skill up a bit? Let's see. Maeve, wake up. Ooh, pee. Pee. Go pee, quick. Alright. And then grab some food. And I think she's going to have... Actually, let me just check, but I think she has to do more cooking. And I'll have to make sure that everything in there is vegetarian. So yeah, wreck of lamb, but she can eat that. So yeah, we definitely need to do more cooking, because these kids are going to wake up in a minute. And they need feeding. Come on, Maeve. How are you getting on? Cassie's birthday. I can age her up. I'll do that in a minute. Because she won't be able to go to... Actually, she'll be a toddler, so it won't make any difference, actually. I was about to say she can't go to school, but it doesn't matter, because she's a tots. Is there a veggie sim? Yeah, this one's a veggie sim, and he was really uncomfortable because he went and got a meat dish out of the fridge. Even though I did actually have a vegetarian alternative. To raise that responsibility. Excuse me. I don't know where that cough's come from. I had one last week, but it's sort of gone away, and it's randomly come back this morning. Hurry up, Maeve. Eat your food. Come on. Oh, it's because she's waiting for advice. Yeah, I was like, you know, I've put vegetarian options in there, and he grabbed the rack of lamb and then complained because he'd violated his own principles and he was feeling uncomfortable. I was like, why did you pick that up and not the faux BLT that was in there? Come on. Silly sausage. But funnily enough, the veggies I've had so far have all been boys. So it's quite funny. Come on, Maeve, hurry up. Why are you taking so long to eat? Come on, we've been doing this for like 2 hours now. Would have gone stone cold. It'd be horrible.
Oh.
Oh, what is this? Rebate day. Oh, that's fine. I don't care about rebate day. Alright, she's going to sleep. These guys all need to eat, but Maeve is working on that. So I'm just going to dump the plates here. It's fine. Exactly, exactly. Always the way. This game does have some funny patterns, doesn't it? Alright, is anyone starving? You are, but that's a meat dish, so tough. Actually, no, I don't think that is a meat dish. Hold on. No, that is a meat dish, so you can't have it. Why don't you grab that? Maeve, you're supposed to be cooking. Okay, so I'm confused. Oh, she is cooking. Just couldn't see it behind her. Alright, they're all going to go to school hungry, I think. Oh, teleporting kids. Bing, bing. Come on, it doesn't take this long to cook food. You got up at 4. You should have had more than enough time to eat yourself and make some food for your kids. Who's calling? Better not be another death. Come on. Oh, I'm calling to let you know that someone you literally just met yesterday has died, and now she's going to be sad for 2 days. Donut Car, how many generations do you have yet? 1. She's still my she's my first matriarch, and these are her baby achievements up here. So she's currently she's got 10 more days before she becomes an elder. Alright, well, they're not going to be able to eat that in time, but we're going to cook a bit more to make sure that we have enough in the fridge for them. So let's see, veggie dumplings, and then we're going to do... Where's the faux BLT? That should be around here somewhere. Oh no, minestrone's fine, so we'll do that. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it so far, actually. So at the moment, she's got her 35 kids. Some of them have already aged up past her and died of old age. And these are her current batch. Those 2 twins there, the redhead and the blonde, are Father Winter's baby. She's got everything except spellcaster. Now, the reason I say that, because you might notice she has the spellcaster aspiration rather. And that's because she actually completed her previous aspiration, and we did a random roll on stream, and it actually came out as spellcaster. So I'm not counting any of her spellcaster kids as occults because they're getting it from her, and I'm not counting that. I'm only counting it if they get it from their father. So yeah, she's got a couple of mermaid kids. She's got a couple of... So she hasn't got any spellcasters. She hasn't got any aliens. But she's sorted out. She's got like 5 mermaid kids, probably more than that now. She's got 3 vampire kids. You only have 8 kids for now. Ah, I'm really interested. If you are ever interested at all, I do have, if it's going to, oh, here we go. I do have a Discord, if you felt like joining. And the Discord, we do have, oh, she's thinking about her babies. Which one she's thinking of? It doesn't say. So if you wanted to share, Tabitha, if you ever wanted to share any of your pictures, or if you wanted to talk about the 100 Baby Challenge, feel free. I'm going to get her to make one more dish because they go through it quite quickly. Obviously I want to make sure that they are all veggie for Bram. Then we'll clean that up, repair this, and then we'll spend some time with Ellery because she's been sad. Never counted occults as more than 1. Yeah, I'm not counting them, Rosette, in that sense, because I think that, you know, it's a 100 baby challenge, so if you could count babies as more than 1, then, I mean, she's had like mermaid twins and she's had vampire twins, so, you know, I feel like that would not be in the spirit of it, but I do want to see how many occults I have at the end. I'm just not counting them in that sense. Oh, thank you for the follow, Donut Card. What do you want me to call you? Do you want me to call you just Donut, or what do you prefer? Oh, I gave her his teething biscuits. How sweet. Let's just get rid of those wall posts. But yeah, do you know what? I'm actually really enjoying it because I'd never actually played The Sims 4, really. I only got it this year. And I got it because I played Sims 2 for years. Donut is okay, gotcha. But yeah, so my Sims 2 stopped working. so I decided to get Sims 4, and I made a couple of family. I was playing with the pre-mades and I was messing around, but I realised that really what I was doing is I was playing everything the same way. Oh, that's filthy. Let's clean that up, shall we? Clean. Mop. Oh, hold on. Kiss and tell. Too young. Oh no. Oh, well, that'll be fine. So you need to clean that up because it's dirty. And then why don't we do something with Ellery? I'll wait for her to wake up. Yeah, that's good then. So you've got 2 cans for 1 babies, one for how many cuts? Yeah. So I'll show you her family so far. So there's obviously Maeve, and I wish these were in birth order, but anyway. So Briella was actually her firstborn, but she's still around. She's a mermaid. So she was our firstborn, and she was in a cult. I actually didn't realise that the father was a mermaid because I'd not played in Sulani really, and I had downloaded that Mermaids Don't Coo mod, so I didn't know that he was a mermaid, so that was quite funny. I don't have any mods in this save file though, not a single one, so no aesthetic or gameplay mods at all. Darius, obviously he's passed on. This is one of her current kids, Sophia. She's got Marion here, and Nicola was Marion's twin. Then you've got Gage and you've got Colton. They were also twins. Thomas has only recently aged up and out of the house. Crystal here is the daughter of the original Father Winter, so she's Clement Frost's daughter. And the other Father Winter babies I've got in the house at the moment are from the second Father Winter. Excuse me. Hayley and Paisley have only recently aged up. Scarlett is obviously another one. And then we've got Jeffrey. He was fun. I think he was vegetarian. Wales, actually. Jada and Kayla here. Oh, Kaylin. These two are vampire twins. Their dad was Lawrence Savalani, the prime vampire. This is her current, newborn. Actually, I need to age her up today. Cassie. Ellery is her current toddler. Yolene, so I know it's a really strange name and spelling. That was actually suggested by one of my viewers. It was a bit of a joke. So she's in the current household. Bram is in the current household. Nikki and Sage are twins. And it's funny because I have a Sage and a Gage and a Nikki and a Nicola, and that's because at the time I was just doing a random roll on names and seeing whatever it gave me. But Nikki's one of my favourites. But we made her fertile, but since then she's given birth 2 births but never twins. So I get loads and loads of twins actually, because I have the ley line, and I'm kind of regretting it now, because I nearly didn't put that ley line in because I thought it'd be easier to not put it in, and then for some reason I decided to do it, and now I'm like, there's twins everywhere. But actually it kind of impacts because because obviously when she's pregnant she doesn't age. But when she has twins so often, it actually fills up her slots, so she can't get pregnant as often, which means she can't stop her aging as often. So that's interesting. I didn't think Father Winter ever died. I don't think he does, but I don't see Clement anymore. I only see the new one. But I found him still alive in the game files, so I don't know where he's gone. We've got loads of twins. I really want triplets though. Do you know what? I got triplets in the first time I ever played the game. I was actually playing it on the PlayStation 4. This is on the PC, but I'd got it on the PlayStation 4 as the free monthly PlayStation Plus game. So I thought I'd try it, and I was playing the BFF household. Summer Holiday moved in with one of the other girls. I can't remember who now, but anyway, she was in a relationship with her. And then Travis and Liberty hooked up. She got pregnant and had triplets like immediately. So I was like, oh my god. I did not know what I was doing at the time, and the kids did not turn out well. So that's Sage. Tabitha, that's the daughter she was just thinking of. She's a mermaid, and Jude here is her twin. They are Ukapanipo's kids, and then these two are the daughters of the new Father Winter. These two, Kinsley and Aileen, are twins. They were actually Victor Feng's daughters. So they were interesting for 2 different reasons. The first is he's the only donor that was in a relationship with someone else. I didn't realise until she'd already flirted with him, and then I was like, you know what? But my general rule is I ask if they're single, and if they're not single, I'm not interested. But I made a mistake with these two. So they are actually the only two from someone who was not single, but also he got Maeve pregnant, and then while she was doing the pregnancy test, he dropped down dead. So his grave is in the garden. Travis Scott babies had those. Nightmare 3 lads look just like him. Oh gosh. Then Maddox and Julius, they were her second and third kids. They've passed on now. Then we've got Heaven here and Mariam. And Abby was Don Lothario's daughter, actually. He's just passed on recently. But I actually asked chat, do we or do we not want a Don Lothario baby? And they said, yes, we do. So Abby is Don Lothario's baby. Finn, she was amazing, Finn. She naturally rolled evil and hates children, and she also had the aspiration to be a vampire. So she's a vampire and she hates kids, and she comes around and smashes the dollhouse quite a lot. April's her twin, but she's a normal sim. Billy and Summer, now these two were mermaids. She still is, but he rolled the aspiration to be a vampire, so I got rid of her merman status, and he's now a vampire. So those are her babies. That's her family. And if anyone, if you do like any of my Sims, if you like Maeve or if you like any of her kids, please feel free to download them. They are all available here. So it's the same username on the gallery as it is on Twitch. And these ones obviously aren't, they're from something else, but Maeve's there. So you can go in and you can get any of the babies that you want as well. So some of these, obviously, these are Sims that I've made for other things. But most of them, you can see they will be hashtagged Saldana, or they're called Saldana. So you can grab them if you want. Really, I know. Do you know what? I actually bought this game thinking I could make hybrids, and that was my biggest disappointment when I realised I couldn't, because I wanted vampire mermaids. Not vampire mermaids. I wanted spellcaster mermaids, and I can't. Can't have them, which made me a little bit miffed. But yeah, there's Victor's. There's his grave because he promptly fell down dead. There is a clip. I actually did make a clip of it. There's a clip of it in the Discord. Where it was quite funny. It's a little bit stuttery, that clip, because it was before I was using OBS. I was using a different streaming platform, and then I found out that the stuttering was because of that streaming platform. So I got rid of it. But yeah. It really was a letdown, wasn't it? And to be honest, it's not that I hate this game or anything, because if I hated it, I wouldn't play it. But I think in comparison to the previous entries into the Sims franchise, this one is the weakest. And I think it's because they've stripped out too much stuff. But then I also do like it. You know, there's things about it that I like, so... But yeah, because I actually have an OC that I really like creating. Obviously, I've not put her in this save file. But she is... oh, hello, April. She is a spellcaster mermaid. So basically, her mum's a fairy and her dad's a merman. And she's from this thing I've been writing. So I made her in The Sims because I can't draw at all, like really, really bad. So I thought, do you know what? I'll make my characters in The Sims, so then I've got a thing of what they look like. But yeah. Oh, she's so sad over two people that she didn't even know. Why? Why, game? Just because she knew someone didn't mean that they were best mates. One of them she knew for less time than she's going to mourn for. Silly. Silly, silly. Alright, how are you getting on, my sweet?
Oh, Rabobi.
So, you need to go to the toilet. Alright, we can sort that out.
Oh, hello. Ooh, splish.
Alright, Maeve, why don't you jump in the shower, get out of your pyjamas, and she can have a quick pee.
Oh, Yataboo.
Alright, and then you need to age up. You need to age up Cassie, because she's going to age up on her own in a minute, and that's creepy when they do that. Alright, so how are you getting on? You're a little bit tired, but it's not too bad. So we're going to work on your movement really quick, because we're going to get that sorted quite quickly. Oh, no, not that. That. So slide a bit on there, and then come in here and play with toys. Let's see what Cassie looks like. And she is going to be... Oh, she's going to be independent. That is actually one of my favourites for toddlers in this because you can just leave them and they're happy. There we go. Oh, she's a cutie. Hey, Cassie. You're a cutie. All right. So we're going to potty train her. I know, right? Best toddlers. Best toddlers are the independent ones. Them and Angelic.
Oh, yeah.
I do actually find that they skill quicker off the tablets. Okay, I'll just let her do it herself then. Alright, Maeve. What does Maeve need or want? She's good to go. She does need a quick wee though. And then why don't you grab some leftovers? And you can, actually, after she's done that, she can get to writing, because she's only getting royalties from one book now. So she needs to start getting more royalties. She's basically living on, oh, pay bills. She's basically living on the money she makes from selling her kids' presents, of their birthday presents. And then write book. So annoyingly, these two are both glitched, so I can't use them. So if she finishes that, yes. Alright, and then just work on your imagination skill and you're ready to go. You can age up. What are you doing, Maeve? Are you going to put your child down? Toddlers go to preschool. I use my tablet for thinking skill mostly, but I play my challenge with a twist. Ah, interesting. That's very interesting. How'd you do that? Okay, this is like wonderful and all, but what are you doing? Oh, I just realised the walls are still down. Let's put the walls back up, shall we? What was that face, Maeve? I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that face. Oh, it's a mod. Ooh, yeah, I don't have any mods in this save file, but I'd be interested in that mod, actually. Alright, put the baby down. What are you doing? Out of all the kids that you should pay attention to, this is the one that you don't need to. Kawaii Stacy mod called Education. I'll have to have a look at that. Because I do have mods in my other save file. But I don't have them in this one. Alright, she is being weird. Put the baby down. Alright, I'm going to pop out of the house and pop back in, and hopefully that will stop that, because that's not right. Okay. I'm back in. Oh, and by the way, if you like the house, I have made a few modifications to it. If you like the house is also available on the gallery. It was made by Lost Mushroom Plays, who is another streamer. And yeah, they made me a house because I'm not very good at building. So they made a house for Maeve. We had to make it a little bit bigger, just because she's got such a big family. But it is available if you want it. Alright. I'm getting suspicious by the fact that it froze there. There we go. It's loading back in. Alright, let's see if that worked. Alright. Yes, the baby is down. Okay. No, don't do that, don't do that. Oh, look, Mariam's come to visit. So, you're going to go to the toilet and then you can eat some food. Mariam have a key yet? Yeah, you got a key. Just come in, you silly.
Oh,
Just come in, you silly. Got makeshift house of mine. Most of it isn't even rooms because I wanted tiny living bonus for skills. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. I say if you were interested in, obviously you don't have to, but if you are interested in joining Discord, we do have a Sims chat area. So if you wanted to like to share any pictures of your family or your house or anything, then you can absolutely do that in there. We've got quite a few Simmers on the Discord, so. Oh, thanks, Pestle. She is all over that. Alright, and you need to... I think you needed to go to the toilet, didn't you? So go to the toilet, take a shower, and then carry on writing your story, because... oh, you need to pay your bills as well. Don't want all your stuff cut off. Put that in inventory. Resume writing. Mind over muscle. School projects galore. Oh, I spotted a grades are up. Thomas wants to know. No, you can come here if you want to hang out. So Thomas was named after one of the chat as well. Does your sim cook the dads in the pot when she's finished with them? No, she doesn't. Actually, normally all she does is she's like, I'm pregnant. Woohoo, new boo. Let's just be friends. Bye. I don't have time for you now. Bye. All right, so please have an A, because then you can become a teenager. Please. A student. Yes. A student. B student. B student. C student. Oh, so Sophia, you didn't get your grades up like everybody else, you failure. You failure. I love you, really. So you do your homework and then you can crack on with that. I know you're all smelly and you're tired, but, you know, do your homework. Alright, you two get to age up. So I'm going to give Mum these because she finds it useful to have. Pop that in the bookshelf. Pop that in the bookshelf. Give that to Mum so she can sell it. And give that to Mum so she can use it. Alright, so let's get the cake out. She's a good witch. Are you laughing at my evil laugh? Blow out them candles. Yes, finally. These two have taken so long to age up. My God. Notice twins that seem to get the same grade in school. Yeah, it's really annoying, isn't it? So they... yeah, the amount of times I've always wanted to age my twins together, but the amount of times I've not been able to. Yeah, we shall see. Alright, I bet she's going to be a gorgeous teenager. Yeah, she's quite a pretty sim as it is. So let's see what we get for Lucille. Random number generator. Let me fire you up. In readiness. Alright, so she is a dog lover and she's a snobby dog lover. And it's 1 through 12. 1 through 12, generate 2. So she's going to be a bodybuilding, dog-loving snob. Cheating to age with their twin. Fair enough. Fair enough. But that's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. Okay.
Oh, telling.
Her hair.
No.
Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. That was loud. She's a spellcaster, but she's not a spellcaster for the purposes of the game. That's quite the expression she's got there. But look at these earrings. She is dripping in jewels. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. It's not the worst outfit I've seen on any of my aged up Sims. Cheat like a bastard. Alright. So put the candles on the damn cake so your twin can age up too. Alright? Thank you. And then you can go do your own homework. Come on, Rose. Put out the candles. Alright, what are you up to? You are hungry and tired. Well, I've given you food, so can you eat the food? And you're tired. Oh, don't make a mess, don't make a mess, don't make a mess. Where are you? Oh. Don't make a mess, because Mum will have to come tell you off. Because that's one of the rules, and I don't want to have to make her come all the way down here to tell you off. Alright, she's going to bed. Good. I caught her in time. Come on, Rose. Let's see what you age up to. I wonder why it changed her hair, though, because she already had a hair that she can have as a teenager. It's strange, but there we go. She's thinking about it. So, do I actually want to age up? There we go. There we go. Alright. I kind of want to keep her in pink, considering her name's Rose. So she is gloomy and... Oh, she's kept... Oh, no, I was going to say she's kept the same hairstyle, but she hasn't. It's changed again. So she's a gloomy perfectionist. Alright. Who is 9. So she's a location sim. 1, 2, 3. Generate. 2. So she wants to live in Strangerville. So do you know what? She's actually my 3rd sim who has wanted to do Strangerville. So sorry, but you're not going to get that wish.
Oh no, B.
Oh yay, she kept the pink. Alright. Well, she's kind of cute. So many of the kids are me. Alright, add birthday candles and then have a damn wash because you're grody. No, we're ignoring the festivals. Alright. Then when you're done doing whatever it is you're doing, are you actually going to eat or are you going to be... Alright, I'm going to wait till she's finished doing whatever... There we go, she's eating, finally. Oh, she's still really sad over people she didn't even know. She's sitting on a bed, why not? Ooh. Oh, Mega PvP is Dylan. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Much appreciated. How are you today? Pastel everywhere as far as the eye can see. Pastel clothes. Well, actually, this child is Cassie Pastel. She aged up. Made the dream team Sims 4. It's confirmed that George is gay. George suddenly did well with the dream and my innocence left. Okay. Who's George? Is he one of the pre-maids? Or is he kind of someone from something? George not found. Okay, I have to admit I am confused. I'm not sure what that is. It is, isn't it? And she's cranky at the moment because she's tired and she wants some fun. But she is an independent toddler, so I'm just leaving her to it. April's calling. What are you doing, Rose? Are you going to go sit on toddler beds when they're trying to sleep so you can do your homework? I don't understand why the game does that. Why do they sit on beds to do their homework? You've got tables. And confusion. Well, they're doing their homework, so that's fine. How are you guys getting on? Right, you're hungry, so we now have veggie food for you. It's all veggie food, so you can't accidentally pick up meat. She needs the toilet. Pee like a champion! Not entirely sure how you pee like a champion, but do it anyway. And then let's do a bit of cleaning up, and you can get some leftovers as well. And then you'll get to do your extra credit. Isn't life fun? Oh, you don't have any yet. I think that might be because she's a klepto. I think that's why she's come home with that. Not great, but she's also not my first klepto, so fine. I'm going to sit on the bottom of the bed to scare the kids. Yeah. Well, it actually did make me laugh. So Finn, the evil vampire girl that I had, she hated kids, so that meant every time I told her to do her homework, she'd go sitting with the kids and she'd be like, no, I hate kids. So I actually had to block her. I had to lock her out of the kids' bedroom so that she physically couldn't get in there to do her homework. I did the 7 toddler challenge once. Don't ask me how. Oh, that sounds like fun. Fun in the sense of I'd probably tear most of my hair out, but that sounds like fun. Remind me, I'll do that at some point. Maybe I'll do it as a bonus stream or something one day. I'll just have a load of toddlers and be like, right, let's do this thing. But I'm trying to do a super sim thing on my personal game, but I do have mods in that one, so I won't share it because some of the mods aren't really sort of streamable mods. Oh, thanks, Jeffrey. But yeah. Oh, look, Lucille's done all her. Alright, so you want some fun. That's fine. So why don't you come up here and get video gaming as your skill? Because then you can have some fun. And you can have your skilling at the same time. Works for me. Yeah, I've got a few not safe for work mods, but not like a lot. But yeah, it's just I wouldn't want to have to keep putting them in and out to be able to stream, so I just have this one as totally. But I've got a couple of things because I don't want to constantly be having to click on them being like, you like you, and you flirt with you, and you woohoo with you for a baby, and I just I'd rather them sort of auto-generate that a little bit. So we're going to submit the book to the Literary Digest. And then it looks like she needs to go to sleep. Woohoo with Marion. Oh, where is Marion? Oh, you missed it, Pastel. She went on a date with Marion. He asked her out and they went out and they had a great time. April has spread some juicy gossip about Paisley. Alright, you really need the toilet, so get on that first. He is your mess. And do you know what? I actually did download the, because it was on 50% off, I did get that Romantic Garden, but it didn't give him his hair back. Sorry. Alright, so the kids all seem to be sorted. She needs to come back and finish that after she's done, but she needs to go to the toilet first, so she can do that. She's doing that. How are you getting on? You're kind of hungry, so why don't you clean that up? Have some food. Let's see. You have no skills, so I need to get you skilling on something. So you need to get to level 3, and I think you have extra credit to do. Yes, you do. So do your extra credit, and then do the same as your sister. And come up here and play some video games. Wow. So don't move. There we go. Play game. Sims Forever, why not? And then let's go check on Maeve. Oh, there's a party going on up here. There he is. There he is.
Oh!
She's like, hey. Why don't we go woohoo? Because I need to get my fun up. Woohoo! They're both tired though, look at that. Oh, you're so rubbish, I love it. I love it. Alright, so Lucille is doing that. Rose is doing that. Bram is eating some food and not complaining because it's all vegetarian this time. Woohoo! But you're sitting... Why are you sitting on the bed? Tell you what, why don't you... I don't know what he's chosen to wear. I'm just leaving them in whatever they've chosen to wear. Why is that wet? Has one of them peed themselves? Yuck. Let's see. How are you getting on? You're hungry, but you're about to eat. Oh, you've got the extra credit in there. You're hungry, but you're about to eat. And then just the Tods. So you are super hungry. And what's up with you? Fun. Alright, so I'm going to pull out some food for the Tods quickly. I'm going to wake you both up and you can eat and then you can go back to sleep. And speaking of, my stomach is starting to grumble a bit, so I'm just going to go grab a bit of cake. And I'm going to eat that because I'm healthy. But I'm allowed. It was my birthday yesterday. I can eat cake for breakfast if I want. Sims logic, absolutely. I know she's very hungry. I'm trying to feed her. Oh, look, she said, sod that, I'm going to bed. Oh, look at the Tods eating together. It's so cute and wholesome. So cute and wholesome. Alright, I'm just going to leave it running because my fridge is literally there. So I'm just going to grab the cake and grab a fork and I'll be back. I do that even when it isn't my birthday. But yes, oh, I need the... Are they done already? Have you eaten that already? Seriously, have you eaten that already or are you just moving? I think they're just moving. Why do Sims in this game do that? They get halfway through something and they go and move somewhere else and carry on. It's so weird.
Ah, new move.
Should top up my water as well, actually. Back with cake. Tasty, tasty Vicky sponge that my husband made for me for yesterday, which was super cute. Alright, so what happened in my minute's absence? Maeve is awake. Why don't you fix that and be a little bit more useful? Oh, I clicked on the wrong sim. Ha ha ha. That sounds just like me. Right, go back to sleep if you're that tired, you silly. Alright. Oh, has Uku turned up? Or Jude, rather. He likes to turn up, actually. It's quite sweet. Wholesome. Wholesome goodness. Alright, you grab some leftovers as well. He's going to do that. Mop that up and then go to sleep. What's up with you? Right, instead of doing that, why don't you get some food? And then you can go to sleep. And you're already asleep, but you're also really hungry, so why don't I wake you up? And you can go get some food. Then you can go back to sleep. How are you getting on? Oh, you're almost there. Imagination. Let's get cracking on playing with a toy and then you can grow up to be a child. And how are you getting on? She's doing all right, actually. So what's she doing on... She's playing SimShape, which is exactly what I would have asked her to do. So there we go. Everyone's sorted. Except Lucille, who looks like she stinks. So after you've eaten that, you can get in the shower. Hoping to get some cheesecake for your upcoming level up. Ooh. Very nice. Actually, I haven't made cheesecake in ages. My husband's not very fond of it, so it seems pointless to make it just for one person. But maybe I'll make myself like a mini cheesecake or something, and then I can freeze the ones I haven't used. That could work. Okay. How are you getting on, Rose? Hunger, energy, bladder. Actually, why don't I have you toilet, repair, and then you can sleep.
Grandma here now.
Yeah, okay. So I think this is there for some... I think this has come from in there. It's not going to let me move that, is it? No, I don't want to remove the floor. No. Alright, let's try this. I'll cake by myself. Yeah, I would too, to be fair. I love a bit of cake. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do rebate day. Whatever. She's already in a bad mood. Alright, and then let's try and move this back in there, and hopefully it doesn't flood again before she fixes it. So do I. Anything cakey or pastry, I'm all over it. The only thing I won't eat is the chocolate-based ones, because I get really unwell when I eat them. I don't know why. There's obviously something in chocolate that I can't process. Get into bed, silly. Get into bed. There we go. You silliest sausages. No, get into bed. Awful sweet stuff. Do you know what? My husband's exactly the same. And I keep telling him not to, because, wait, why are you all getting into each other's beds? That's not your bed. That's assigned to your sister. I just want everyone to sleep. I might have to reassign all the beds again in a minute. Oh, she's having a nap. Instead of napping, why don't you go to sleep? How are you getting on? You can go to sleep too. She's there. She can age up. Oh, she can age up. So let's get on that. Oh, poop. The only thing is, because Lucille and Rose took so long to age up, I don't have enough beds. Right, I'll deal with that in a second when she's aged up. And then I'm going to do a quick... because I do love this house, but it is a little bit too small for purpose. So I may have to do some sort of little extension. No, that's not what I meant to do. No, I pressed the wrong button. Shit. Shit. Shit, I've not saved it. Fuck. Don't rub it in, Jude. No, I've not saved it. Fuck! I really wish it was more stated. Age up this sim. Because I knew that I was going to do that at some point during this thing, because they don't have clear fucking shit on who's doing what, and I've hit blow out candles instead of help to age up. Fuck. Right, okay, I'm going to put it to chat. I'm going to do it as a quick poll, I think. Okay. Oh, hold on, it's not going to let me do a poll on this. Pastel, can you do a poll, or are you on your phone? If not, I'll just go into another screen and do it. Fuck! I mean, she only had 10 days left in her, but still, she could have had a couple of babies in that time. Yeah, but I really don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick poll. Either I'm going to reset what we've done today, but it will have to roll back a couple of hours because, of course, I haven't saved it. Or I can just carry on and take the F. Alright, so... Alright. Oh, it doesn't like swear words in polls. Alright. Vote. What do you think that we should do? And I will go with whatever chat decides. I will go with whatever chat wants. But what chat votes I will go for, because I am a slave to chat when it comes to these things. I still cannot believe I did that. I knew I'd do it at some point by accident, but I wasn't quite ready for Maeve to age up emotionally. So, but I have cake to help me deal with this. Oh, we've got a tie. We've got a tie. Who wants the tie break? Why am I so rubbish? Alright, well, at least so we know that I've definitely got something to go into my epic fails playlist, don't we? It's a tie. It's a tie. Alright, you've got about 10 seconds left and it's a tie. It's a tie. Oh no, it's a tie. Oh dear. Let me just put that in Discord, because we like to save our polls. Because that is what we do. Let's go in. Alright. Polls. Alright, Pastel, it's showing that you contributed 400 channel points. Do you want to have the deciding vote then? I feel like I should just deal with the fail. Because I fucked up. I fucked up. I think we might need to add that as a quote. Oh, it's add quote on mine instead of quote add, isn't it? The next heir would actually be Cassie. So, because she's the youngest daughter born. So she would be the next matriarch. So, do you want Cassie to be the next matriarch, or are we gonna... I know, right? Oh my god! Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna deal with my fuck up. Done. I'm gonna deal with my fuck up. I pressed the wrong thing. I wasn't paying attention. I was chatting shit. Let me screenshot this for posterity. This is the moment where I done fucked up. Oh, right, okay. So let's add some birthday candles to this shit and let's age up the right person.
Oh.
Well, Maeve got to baby 35. Fuck a duck. Why am I so stupid? Right. Yes, that's the right baby. I'm going to be so paranoid now. It's every time I go near this cake. Oh, why? Right, okay. Maeve is old. I was not emotionally ready for this. No, I need to learn how to save. Alright. What am I like? So I did all that flirting with Marion as well. So now I'm gonna have to hook him up with her kid. Oh dear. Ellery. She's erratic. That seems apt right now, doesn't it? No. Alright, 1 through 4. Random number generator. Oh my golly gosh. Right. 3. So she's going to be an erratic motor baby. Oh gosh. Right. Okay. You eat that. I'm going to do some remodeling. Because I now have too many kids. Oh, she's turned out cute though. She's angry because she's tired. Is she cute? Alright, so I need to have space for 7 teen or kid beds, and I don't have space for it. Because there's the baby room, that's the matriarch's room, there's the toddler room. I think what I might do, to be completely honest, is just squeeze in a couple of extra beds and then I'm going to remodel the house off stream because I don't know what I want to do yet and it's going to take me a while. I'm not very good at building anyway. So I'm going to... I'm just going to get rid of this because it's taking up space and Maeve doesn't really use it. She is a fitness bunny, so I'm going to leave that. I'm going to move this here and hope it doesn't set fire to anything. And then we need 7 of these. So if I move that there, I can put in another room here. It's going to look like shit, but it'll do. It will do for now. And I'm going to assume there's a door there. Yes, there is. Alright, so there's a door there. So let's take that out and turn it into a room. And so it's going to look terrible, but it's not really what I'm going for right now. If you try and build a house, you let me know what you'd like bedroom-wise. If not, you want it furnished or unfurnished. Yeah, if you want to, absolutely feel free. I just need enough space, really, for everybody, is the main thing. They just all need to have space to be able to get in and out. I'll probably end up going with a new house for the new matriarch anyway. The plot I have is on Sulani. I am slightly limited in funds, obviously. I think she's got in total about 70,000 if she buys a new house, because she's got 25 in her account. So that'll do for now. They should be able to get in and out of there, because I don't want to turn it into a build stream. And I'm just going to reassign all the beds, because it looks like they're all getting into each other's beds anyway. So let's just wake everybody up real quick, and then I'll reassign some beds, and we'll just go from there. Matriarch Maeve, you're all old. You're all old, my love. So you can stay in. You have a bit of a cry, because I want a bit of a cry. So how much is limit house? 40. I think probably 70 would be the limit, because I think that she's got enough for that. Alright, so let's assign this bed to Lucille. Let's assign this bed to Rose. And we'll assign this bed to Bram. Assign bed Yolene. Assign bed Sophia. Assign bed Ellery. Hopefully that's enough. So everybody go back to sleep in your own beds. Just make sure that everyone is asleep, because she's going to age up fairly soon as well, and she's going to need that bed. Yep, those are the packs I... Thank you, Pastel. But yeah, I done fucked up today. So, my husband doesn't play video games, but when I tell him what I've done, he is going to laugh at me. Alright, it's more important that you get sleep than fun. So, go to bed, kid. At least I have cake to make me feel better. But yeah, so really it's they need space for this jungle gym. I like to have a separate bedroom for toddlers, a separate bedroom for babies, and for the matriarch to have her own room. Oh, thank you, Pastel. And I also like to have preferably a bathroom per sim, because it just makes it easier in the mornings. But other than that, I'm not that picky, to be fair. Alright, Maeve. So, before you go to bed, let's repair this. On the upside, you might now live... Pakar might live long enough for you and he to actually get married, because now you're an elder. It doesn't matter if you get married and if you have a boyfriend. So, she might actually get to be with her one true love after all. Perfect. By the way, do you prefer being called Rose or do you prefer being called Rosette? Alright, so go to the toilet, take a shower. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Get some leftovers. Some leftovers. Get some leftovers. How are you getting on? You're basically fine, so why don't you get up and play video games because that's what you want to do. And what's up with you? Same. You're hungry, so come down here and get some food. And you're really tired, so I'm just going to let you sleep. Alright, so that disaster out of the way. I actually am still a little bit shocked and boggled at myself for that one. Either it's just a game of tag. Fair enough, fair enough. OTP does get to flourish. I just hope that he lives long enough. Because obviously I want to have her still in the house, obviously, until until Cassie can take over. So we're going to have matriarch Cassie. Can I have the hashtag you'd like it under? Yes, it's hashtag Saldana Challenge Donors, I think. Let me just quickly check that. Because then I know it's under all my stuff. Come on, load. Not that one. No, I'm looking in the wrong place. My internet's always really slow on a Sunday. Yeah, here we go. Saldana Challenge Donors. If you just pop it in there. Pastoral Matriarch confirmed 2020 gone wrong, I almost died. But yeah, so these are the fathers of the, except for him, obviously, because we can miss out on him. But these are the fathers of her most recent babies. Alright, so let's see if we can get these kids off to school. What am I like? Oh my god. Okay. I'm just going to be randomly screaming about that all day now. Yeah, Saldana Challenge Donuts. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, just sort of on, and I'll show you which plot it's on as well. So she lives on this plot here in Sulani. And it's a 20 by 20. And I am thinking that when Cassie's older, I'm going to move her to probably a bigger plot. Because obviously the 20 by 20 is limited. I haven't obviously learnt her personality yet. So I don't know if she'll stay a Sulani girl. Because when I first made Maeve, I was like, yeah, she's definitely a Sulani girl. But I'd be happy to move her into any of the, when she's the matriarch. So what I'll probably do is when she hits young adult, I'll probably sell the place and move her into a whole new lot. And we'll see. I mean, if she still feels like a Sulani girl, I may leave her where she is. But if she comes across as more of, I probably won't do San Myshuno just because she needs so many kids and the flats won't be big enough. But yeah, pretty much any of the other lots I'd probably go with, dependent on what I feel for her personality. If she comes across as a really sort of, you know, gothy vampire type, I might move her to Forgotten Hollow. Or if she wants to be a celebrity, I'll move her to Del Sol Valley. We'll see, we'll see. Alright. Still can't believe I did that. What am I like? So it also means we're going to have a weirdly empty house for a while, because the youngest girl takes over, and our youngest girl is a toddler, so there'll be no more babies until she's old enough to have her own babies. Alright, go to school. All of you, bugger off to school. Put some pants on! You're actually going to go to school like that? Lucille. Lucille, my love. Yep, she's gone to school in her underpants. Get up, go to school. Get up. Oh, she can't go to school because she aged up too late. That's fine, though. Oh, my golly gosh. Okay. Just snorted. What is my life right now? Oh my gosh. Okay. And she's wandering around. She wants to babble. Let's get you babbling, sweetie. Let's get you aged up real fucking quick. Your childhood is going to be like... She was a savage. Alright, thanks for the look. Oh. I need more cake. I need more cake. Woohoo, level 2. No, not interested. Okay. I do feel like that should probably be a quote as well, though. So let me do... I feel like that one needs to be... Oh dear. Oh, not fucking Winterfest. I can't be bothered with Winterfest. Alright. Don't need scholarships. Don't wake up the old lady. Leave her alone. She's tired, she's old, she wants some sleep. She's had 35 babies, damn it. She's earned her nap. Alright, are you still sad over people you didn't know? Yes, you are. God's sake. Alright, let's speed up time a little bit because she's asleep. She's asleep and she's just going to cry because I want to get rid of this bloody moodlet because it's stupid. She literally met someone once, spoke to them in a group of 3 and is now mourning their death for 2 whole days. Like, you didn't even speak to her one-on-one. Like, why are you that sad? You just happened to have met her once in your life. Oh, it's Sobek Sim. Alright, let's get rid of this stupid moodlet. We're getting there, we're getting there. Cook some more veggie food because of Bram. Hey Dirty, how are you? You just missed a massive, massive fail on my part. So basically, I went to age up this toddler and accidentally aged up Maeve. So she can now have no more children because she is an elder, because I'm an idiot. Oh, thank you so much, Dirty. Yeah, it was just us being really stupid and playing Final Fantasy XIV, really, but it was good fun. I enjoyed myself. Pastel is the next matriarch. This sim here is Pastel Sim. And the rules state that when the current matriarch ages up to elder and she can't have any more children, the youngest daughter takes over as their next matriarch. So Pastel is actually going to be our next matriarch. So she's going to give us another 30 babies or so, right, Pastel? And on the upside, I have cake to help me with my morning in my being an idiot. So we have that. Yep. I expect 30 babies out of her. She is going to add... Oh, look, she's thinking about her babies and thinking she can't have any more. And this is her current baby wall. Birthday breakfast cake is second to none. Do you know what's even better is that it was made by my husband. He's never made a cake like this before. And he's very disappointed himself because he didn't get it perfect. But I was not expecting it to be perfect on a first attempt. But he tried and, you know, it tastes good. An army of pastels, absolutely. You'd be like, pastel army, attack!
Yes.
Oh, don't do this to me. It's certified that Maddox is a healthy baby boy. Maddox is dead. Like, come on, don't do this to me. That's just mean. Alright, so they're all B students. Alright, I'm just going to pause it a sec while I sort everybody out because there's quite a lot that needs to be done right here. So let's clean that out because that's gross. You go to the toilet, take a shower because you went to school in your freaking underwear, woman. You went to school in your underwear, lady. Like, come on, I know you got a nice booty, but that's just not appropriate. Okay, so she's going to do that. How is she for food? She's fine for food, so then you can crack on with your homework. Have you got anything desperate? You are shattered, so you can go to sleep first. I'm going to make you do your homework before you go to sleep because you're energised, so do that. And then go to bed. Same for you guys. You can do your homework and then you can have a nap. How I dumped your father. She's stealing stuff because she's a kleptomaniac. You know, it's all good. It's all good. And you need to do your first ever homework because you've just aged up. Flushed up the banana bread muffins. Well, oh, it does. Instead of spraying out the butter to a lot of muffins, I made a single batch. I would delete them too. Butter is a flavour carrier. Gigantic muffins instead of what I was supposed to make. I love it. Pictures. Pictures. Oh no, Cassie Sim stinks. Alright, well, when Maeve's sorted herself out, she can put her in the bath. Oh, actually, Maeve is ready now, so wake up. And we're going to... where is it? Oh, she's not awake, that's why. Well, let's do it. Come in here. Wake up. There we go. So, put her in the bath. Okay, why are you being silly? Put her in the bath. Okay, why is it not giving me the option to put Cassie in the bath? I suppose you can clean it first, but I'd kind of just want to put her in the bath. They do sound amazing. They got destroyed very quickly. I'm not surprised. Okay, why is it not letting me bathe the baby? What is my game doing to me today, other than giving me a freaking heart attack? Yeah, I'm not great at baking, I have to admit. I'm pretty good at cooking, but when it comes to baking, I'm not very good. I think it's because with cooking, I tend to, like, I don't really measure everything out, and you kind of have to for... Alright, it's actually not allowing me to bathe her, so this could be tricky.
Laundry?
I don't know why, because it always used to. So, I guess you just have to stink. I'm sorry. Who are you? Liam Richmond. It's been a weird lurker and go away. Alright, tell you what we are going to do. Because she is now an elder, and because now it doesn't matter, she can't get pregnant. She can't add. We are going to allow her to be with her one true love.
Shall go Barlini. Shima Kabij. Guru Kanagi. Levite Baines.
Yeah, it's because it has to be so, you know, pretty much perfect, doesn't it? And then I'm not on board with that. Alright, I don't think she actually called him over. I think she ignored me. So cry out this stupid bad mood over someone you didn't even know. Alright. So you're doing your homework. Where are you? You're supposed to be asleep, you silly. This is why you're tired, just sitting on the bed and not sleeping in it. You weirdo. Do your extra credit. I want you all to age up and out. I've had enough of you now. Go away. Cooking can be a little off sometimes. Exactly, exactly. Like one of the best things I make, I don't measure, so... Alright, she's hungry. Oh, thank you Anime and Light for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Alright, you grab a serving of that. Yeah. Yeah, I feel about that like that way about my. I wanted to buy a load of stuff last month and I couldn't because I had like 3 massive bills were due, so that was fun. Oh, you want to watch the child that you refuse to wash? Okay, fair enough. Why don't you cook some more food because your family are hungry all the time. I still feel guilty about it. Aww. Exactly, you've got to treat yourself sometimes. You can't just focus on bills all the time. My husband and I did that for a few years and it was, you know, luckily we had each other to help us get through it, but you know, we did nothing but pay bills constantly. And it made us really miserable, you know, for a while because we had a goal and we were focused on it, but wanted to do something else with time, you know, with our money as well. Exactly. Dirty spitting the truth here. Let's see, we don't want to lower responsibility, so find an ninja to train you. Alright, so how are you getting on, kid? Oh, she's the erratic one. Okay, that's going to be fun. Hopefully Cassie doesn't get that trait. Why don't you come up here and clean that up, and then you can do some experimenting, and at least then you're getting some of your skills up instead of just sitting there. And yeah, I know you're stinky, but for some reason you won't get in the bath. Why's beyond your whiskers? Oh. My fork is stuck. My fork is stuck. There we go. Stop moaning, do your homework. Why won't you let me pick that up? Cassie can now talk. Yay! Nothing wrong with that. Level 2 movement skill. She is steaming through this. Oh, who's... No, we don't want to have a fight. Who else has got the phone ringing? Oh, it's disappeared. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, something else is broken. Maeve, go fix that. Oh, 2 things are broken. Awesome. You've still not letting me bathe the baby? No, why are you not letting me bathe the baby? What the fuck is going on in here? Is the battery starting to go? Alright, she's off to bed. She's doing her homework. There's a monster under that bed. I've got the Kulala. Why are you coming up? Oh, I don't have it in this room. No, I don't have it in this room. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is the room that I just chucked in there because I had not enough beds. So let's get a Kulala going on above these. Because that fucking monster is annoying. It's like cute the first time you see it and then it's annoying forever after. Alright. Bram is sitting on Mum's bed. Eileen is stuffing her face. So let's see how they're all getting on. 47, but just got off work. Okay. Don't know, can't change. Oh, really? I've got the Galaxy 9S. So it's not the Note version, it's just the 9S. I keep getting things being like, why don't you upgrade to the whatever it is now? I'm like, why? Phone works perfectly well. What's the point in spending all that money and upgrading? Alright, so she needs to get a skill to level 3. I think she's got video gaming. She does. So I'm actually going to be a bit cheeky. I'm going to wake you up. You can do what you need to do. And then I want you to play video games. Alright, she still needs to do her extra credit. Oh, Maeve needs a wheat. So do your extra credit. How's Bram getting on? If you're that hungry, eat some food, you silly bum. So get some leftovers. Oh look, wholesome. All right. You're sorted, so you can just wander off to bed when you're ready. You're sorted. Do your homework. How's Cassie getting on? She's still Stinky Pete, but that's because I can't bathe her for some reason. Maeve, did you go to the toilet? No, you didn't. You just went... Maeve, this is why you're a failboat. You're 2 pens just for that reason. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I never got the pen actually. Alright.
Oh.
I think this might be glitched, you know. So I'm going to sell this shower and get a new one because I have a horrible feeling this is glitched. Because I should be able to bathe the toddlers in it. Plumbing. Right, let's see if that works. You don't have it set to make noises depending on the phone. Oh, that's a good idea. No, it's still doing it. Why is it not letting me bathe this child? Alright, so ask for bath is disappearing as well. I think, do you know what, I'm betting, because I've found that the game's been glitchy ever since they did that update. I wonder if this is if they've broken this. I wonder if you can't actually bathe toddlers anymore. Yeah, no, you can't. Look, it's just take shower. Alright, that's going to really annoy me. I'm going to have to figure out how to get around that, because that's not fair to this kid being stinky all the time. If it's just that I can't bathe her because something's broken in the code. Because look, it's not even appearing. And I've got no mods in this save, so it's not that. So why don't I read When is Winter to... Oh, no, I don't want to read to a child, I want to read to a toddler. Oh yeah, look. So I clicked read to toddler and children's coming up. There's definitely something, they've broken a lot of stuff, haven't they? That's very frustrating. So I can't read to my children anymore now. Or I can't read to my toddlers. Yeah, see, I have toddler books. So that's broken as well. Awesome. Okay. Pen allows you to screenshot without notifying people on Snapchat. Oh, that's interesting. There's my current reading level 10. Twinsies. But yeah, so basically the EA lot did a bunch of updates, and as usual they have fucked shit up. So I had my first crash the other day on this game ever. So that was great. And now apparently you can't bathe or talk to your toddlers anymore, so that's great. Alright. Everybody go to sleep, so then I know where you are. Can confirm I'm interviewing with the toddler cat. Character creator on Black Desert is cute. I can't go. Oh. Yeah, EA I wish they'd just leave shit alone, you know? Like, you've released a broken product and then people mod it to fix it and then you break it further. I think I had the freebie version of that, and I never actually upgraded to the pay version for Black Desert, actually. It does ring a bell. Alright, what are you still sad about? Oh, God, get over it. You didn't know this person. Oh, there we go. She's over it. Finally. Alright. Clean that up. Have some food. And we'll get you plenty of sociability in the morning. It's got EA's imagining coming to push it, but they have fun saying, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they do it. I mean, I know that obviously, you know, big corporations, they like to mess things up because they don't understand, you know, their users and what they've got. But EA are just like a step above. I mean, Bethesda fucks shit up all the time, but people don't hate them. I don't know what it is about EA that they do that manages to turn even the people that buy their products against them. Nothing wrong with that. Everyone likes a bit of dress-up time. You have a dining table downstairs, Maeve. Yeah, you. You have a dining table and you're sitting on a child's bed eating your food. It's so weird for a weirdo. Alright, I should probably sell some of your crap out of your inventory. They are. The last sort of 18 months or so, they've not done so well. Pretty much ever since Fallout 76 came out, they've been going down the toilet, to be fair. But they still haven't generated the same level of hatred that EA have got. Oh. I've not actually played a GTA since 3, to be fair. I tend to prefer RPGs. They are my favourites. I'll tell you what, why don't you have a bit of a workout, because she loves that shit. They look so cool now. Oh really? Maybe. Maybe. I did enjoy GTA 3, I just never played the subsequent ones. Ooh. It's just me dropping my fork, no worries. Right, so everyone but Maeve is asleep. And she can have a bit of a workout. And then she and Bakar can hook up because that's what she's always wanted. Hopefully he won't die on her. And then they can be together. Aww. Wish didn't hate it level 180 or something. 76 I promised, but damn it, they screwed the game over so hard. Fucking Todd Howard. Yeah, I heard about all the like I think it was the rum they did, and then the jacket and the bag, and yeah, not impressed. Yeah, as soon as I hear that EA are looking to buy any studio I like, I'm like, oh great, that franchise is down the toilet. Happened with this. And then they got together with BioWare. They just fuck everything up they touch, don't they?
Ah, yes it did.
Yeah. Yeah, they keep going on about how they're going to use a new engine eventually, and they never do. And yet, although, yes, you know, I am a Square Enix fangirl. You know, basically, Square Enix own my wallet. So I do obviously need to, what I say with a pinch of salt, because I am a Square Enix fangirl. But one thing that I did actually quite get impressed with Square Enix is that they used their Luminos engine for Final Fantasy 15, which to be fair I didn't enjoy, but it's not because of the graphics. But with Kingdom Hearts 3, they started it on the Luminos, and they were about a year in, and then they went, do you know what, actually, we're going to take the hit on this. Luminos is not going to be good enough. And they went and they used Unreal 4. So they spent a year working on this game. They were developing, and then they went, you know what, actually, this engine that we have built, that we're really proud of, but it is not good enough to do what we need to do. And they went and they used Unreal 4, and I think that's actually quite impressive, because that was them saying, do you know what, we fucked up, let's cut our losses and let's do this better. And they did the same with Final Fantasy 14. You know, they're like, we fucked this up, let's cut our losses, let's make it better, and now it's huge. You know, I think that sometimes companies do need to say, we don't get it right the first time every time, but if we fix it, then it's not really an issue, you know. We'd rather them get it right the first time, but I'd rather someone fuck something up and then learn from their mistakes and fix it than just keep fucking up because money. Where am I from? I am from South London in the UK, actually. What about you, Donut? I didn't like it first when they combined. It is, and I mean, do you know what? Most of my favourites... Oh God, I can't have her exercising all the time now, of course, because she's old. Most of my favourite games were from Square Soft rather than Square Enix. But, you know, I don't hate all the new stuff. You know, I didn't like 15, but that's more because it just wasn't my kind of game. You know, I feel like a game about a load of bros going on a road trip, that's been told many, many times, I'm not interested, you know. But 16 looks interesting. Oh, you're from the Czech Republic? I've been to the Czech Republic. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. My husband and I went to Prague. We were there for about 3 days, and do you know what my husband said to me? If when we retire, this, you know, and we do move abroad, this is one of the countries we should have on the list. So we've got a couple of countries on the list that we might move to when we retire. And the Czech Republic's on that list. We loved it. Money's the turn of it. It really is. And the thing is, I get, you know, money makes our current society go round, and, you know, companies need to turn a profit to stay in business. But I do also think that there is a difference between just going money, 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 and making something good that then makes you a ton of money because it's good, you know. New Brave Fencer Musashi. I've not heard of that. I'm not sure. What's that? I'm interested. Because, I mean, I'm happy to play old games. I don't give a crap about graphics, to be perfectly honest. I mean, obviously it's nice to have nice graphics, but I still play like the OG. I mean, yes, I love the remake, but I still will play like the OG Final Fantasy VII, or I will play Final Fantasy VI with the sprites. You know, I don't care about graphic quality. I'm more about, is this a good story and do I have a good time? You live in Prague, you're still in love with the city. It's gorgeous, isn't it? We absolutely adored Prague because we've been to a lot of European cities. We like to take city breaks. Obviously not this year. And actually Prague is one of our favourites. We love it there. Absolutely love it. So yeah, anyone else in chat, if you're looking to go on a holiday at some point, check out Prague. It's awesome. I was making a lot of homemade bracelets at the time as well. This is why I used to have Aussie. But yeah, I was making homemade bracelets at the time, and I don't anymore because I don't really have the time, and also with my thumb, I find it really difficult because I've got a bit of a messed up thumb. Basically, I don't know if you can see, but I cut a big chunk out of my thumb, and I've got like I had 6 stitches in it, and yeah, it's just buggered up my thumb, so it's really hard for me to have that fine motor. Like, that's about the most I can get out of it. I can't do anything finer than that. It is a pity we can't travel now. But what I did is I actually found some beautiful glassware from, obviously because you guys do so much glassware, but I also found this beautiful little unique amber shaped heart, but it was a naturally shaped heart. They'd actually pulled it out of the river looking like that. So I bought some more amber beads to go with it, and I actually created a unique one-of-a-kind necklace. Actually, at the time I did it as a necklace instead of a bracelet because it was a beautiful little pendant, and I created a necklace for my best friend out of it. It was lovely. But yeah, it's one of the things that we really kind of don't like about all of this is that obviously we understand, you know, you can't be going out and doing everything because you'll spread. But yeah, our little mini breaks, we used to like taking 2-3 days and going to places. Oh no, it's Winterfest, they can't go to school. This is not what I want or need right now. Oh my god. Right, okay. I'm over it. Where were we? So everyone's waking up, but they can't go to school. I think they have all now done their homework, so at least there's that. Let's go check on Cassie, because she is the most important one in this household now. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I can bathe her in this one, or if it is completely glitched. Do you know what? I'm actually going to be a shit, and I'm going to end Winterfest early. I'm not in the mood for it right now, and I'd rather than just get over it for school tomorrow. Yep, it's 20 to 3. So I think I'm going to end a little bit earlier than normal today because I've got a bit of a throat. And my throat's a bit sore. So I think I'll probably end it a little bit early today. But I usually go till about 4 o'clock on a Sunday. But I do have to end at 4 because that's when my husband gets home. And it's not fair for me to make him be quiet when he's just got home from work. If you need the toilet, go to the toilet. There's one literally... Oh, it's broken. Fine. Use that one then. Alright, get out of the shower and let your sister go to the toilet. Alright, I suppose I better get these guys skilling up. So, because I want you all out of my house. Get out of my house. Go on, get out. I think I'm the only Brit actually in the chat at the moment, so I'm probably the only person that will get that reference, but I'm better at the time. So when Matriarch is Elder, you have to wait till her... Yes, so Cassie here is going to be my next Matriarch. So she is going... And I'm going to dress her in pastel, if I have anything in pastel. Just for you. Just for you. Alright, so you're going to do that, and then I want you to... video game. So I'm going to use today to make them skill up. Alright, you need a shower, so why don't you deal with that, smelly boy. Alright, so you've got your skill up to level 4, your homework is complete, so he's actually alright, he can do whatever he wants today. She's done her homework. Same for her, skills to level 4, that's fine. Skills to level 4, homework complete. Have you got any? No, but you do have that in your thingy, so you may as well eat that. So you guys can do pretty much what you want, because you just need school to be back on, and both of these toilets are broken. Seriously, EA, toilets do not break this often. What the fuck? Alright. They're all crying because I ended the holiday because I'm a Grinch. So you know what, I'm just going to replace it with money because I can't be asked. There we go, fixed. I'm such a meanie. Patriarch. So do I. It will be more chill, yeah. Patriarch. I love it. Come on, it's a holiday and it's raining, so I can't even send them outside. They can't even go for a swim. Well, they can, but they'll be moaning about it. Alright, the pastel one is nearly awake, so... Come here. That's not cereal. You lied to me. I know you're stinky and gross. I'm really sorry, but game's buggered. I can't fix that. Alright. And what does it she needed? Oh, can... That's weird. I don't know why it's got to go for school when it's holiday, but I don't think it's going to let her do it. They're looking at the babies. So we're going to give her video gaming as well. Actually, maybe it just won't let Maeve do it. Did you see that? Okay. Okay. So apparently only Maeve can't bathe Cassie, which is weird because she's her actual mum. So it's a good job she's got elder siblings, really. Why don't you eat that first and then you can... Did you just put that back in your pocket? No, eat that. And then we can bathe Pastel. Or Cassie. Right, is she done? Finish eating your nuggets. Or your BLT or whatever it is. Okay. I wonder why it stopped elders giving children baths. Seems like a really odd thing to do. Where are you going? No, stop. Leave her alone. Don't go. Oh, don't go up the stairs. It's all going wrong. Alright. Bram, why don't you do something? You're literally just sitting there like a weirdo. Come on, do something. Practice that. You take a shower and do that. What are you up to? You're just sitting in front of the fireplace. Oh, you're warming yourself, fair enough. But why don't you instead chat in the kids' chat room or something? Alright, you going to bed? Oh, you're going to cry out because you're a weenie. Why don't you play chess? Give you something to do. No, bathe your sister. Come on. Oh, apparently she can walk through stairways. It's a talent. What's Maeve doing? What's doing, Maeve? Alright, Lucille's made level 3. Why don't you have a shower and then we can call Picard. That'll make you happy, won't it?
Grubby?
Me.
Oh, she's getting lonely. Let's call Picard over. Wherever he is. He's probably already on the lot. No one is home. Okay, fair enough. Never seen that pop up before. Where are they then? They're not. Like, he must still be on the lot somewhere because I couldn't call him. Oh, is that him there? It is, but for some reason he's not in mermaid form or merman form. So why don't we say, is there a come here? Okay, why don't you just go banter for a bit? And then you can play a game. And Cassie, when she's all clean, still hungry. So Cassie can toddle over here. We will get her some more food. Oh, it's cold. Oh, cold shiver just ran through me then. So she can eat that. Rose is doing that. He's doing that. She's doing that. It's on that. And you're going to play some chess. Why don't you play chess with Bram? Because he's terrible at that and it sounds awful. He is a merboy. He is also the father of our first baby. And she's pretty much loved him ever since, and I always felt really bad that she was doing the 100 baby because she couldn't be with him. So I always said that if he was still alive when she was an elder, I'd let them be together. Because it doesn't affect the story anymore after she's an elder, so it's fine. So she can finally be with her one true love. It is, isn't it? Hey, Keiki!
Yanabi. Shusha.
It was great, thank you. There he goes. But yeah, so actually I'm going to pop a quick save because I done fucked up earlier and I accidentally aged up Maeve when I wasn't supposed to, and now she can't have any more babies. I was trying to age up her toddler and I accidentally hit blow out candles, so she aged up instead of the toddler, and I fucked up. But what I thought was always so cute is that both of these guys are both fitness bunnies. So, but they are super, super cute. She's going to be, I did it, I had 35 babies, are you proud of me? She's miserable because it's supposed to be Winterfest, and I said no. I know you're wet. It's fine. I don't care.
Wrangler.
Honka, yips, yips.
Gloomy compliment. Good though. Yeah, we had a good we had good fun last night actually. We really enjoyed ourselves, just arsing about on Final Fantasy. And thank you for popping in. Did appreciate it. How are you today?
And Zook Niara.
Right, why don't you guys go back to the house? Yeah? So then you're not standing in the rain. It's only over there. See? That building over there. That's where you want to go. Just over there. I know, right? I'm so mean. I was like, do you know what? I'm not in the fucking mood for Winterfest right now. No.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, is it still bothering you with your new job? She's like, we're both old. Let's get it on. Where are you going? Is he taking the long way round? I mean, she's still pretty spry for an elder. Look at that. Sadness. You wouldn't let me have Winterfest. You're such a meanie. Oh, he's over there. So yeah, him and her babies, her mer babies, all live in there. This is another donor. Doing something freaking stupid at work today. Oh. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. Not that I say going back, it's not like I've been on annual leave this week, but the place has just been annoying. The last couple of weeks, so the last 6 weeks or so, I've just wanted to be like, nah, with work. And sometimes you just can't be asked to deal with the bullshit. Alright, let's get you in a better mood, shall we? 4 more hours and then she'll be in a much better mood. There they go. Off to bonk. Alright, so Lucille needs a toilet, so let's get on that, because apparently they can't do this stuff on their own. What about you? You need the toilet as well. He's fine. She's hungry. Pick up an instrument any chance she gets to yell off and turn all the radios up to 11. Alright, if you say so. She's fine. She's hungry. Okay, and how is our little independent girl going? Alright. So she's actually at 2 for imagination already. So why don't we get you on the potty? And let's just get you perma poop in for a minute. You feeling a bit better there, Maeve? Yep, she's feeling energised. She's feeling good. She's had a good woohoo. She's feeling better about life. So when he's awake, she can finally ask him to be her boyfriend. Aw, isn't that sweet? Oh, exactly. Oh, yes, if I could just say fuck. The sad thing is, I actually used to really like my job. I love teaching. I really do. And I like people, seeing people learn, you know, and grow. And, you know, the stuff that they can talk about at the end of the course versus the stuff they can talk about at the beginning of the course is amazing. And I think to myself, I did that. I mean, yes, obviously they put in the work as well, but I did that. I taught them those things. I got them there. But at the moment, they're just so busy focusing on admin at the moment that, in fact, all of the people in my group, so because we're teachers, obviously, the people above us aren't teachers. They're just like office workers, which means they've never done what we do and they don't understand what we do. And all the people that do my job are currently fuming, and a lot of them have confided in me they're looking for a new job because they've had enough. Because they're just fucking everything up at the moment. But, ugh, it's annoying. Not much you can do really, is there, when people are insistent. And the problem is, really, the people above us should all have at least done this job. You know, even if only for a year, they should have done some teaching to know what it actually demands to do that. Because I do classroom teaching, but I also do one-on-one teaching, and they just don't understand what's involved. You know.
Zibora? Pinkubu.
And people above it never worked in the role before. Exactly. Do you know what though? My line manager, right? I always liked her, but she's being an idiot at the moment. And I know it's because she's going through redundancy consultation, but she's being an absolute idiot at the moment. But the thing that annoys me about it is not only was she not a teacher, she didn't know my subject either. And she was actually being taught by one of my colleagues. So she was being taught by one of her subordinates, not only like this is what we do, but it was you are my student, which just seems ridiculous to me. I mean, she has qualified now, but you say things to her and she still doesn't get it. So I think she was, to be honest, I don't know how she passed, but that's a whole other conversation. Oh, look at her chatting to her kids. She's like, you are 3 of my last children. I can't have any more.
Open the door!
How rude.
Darfy. Schwabi Koiba.
How rude. Parenting.
Fazik Fazur. Rex.
Oh, apparently I can't tell her off for swearing there, but okay.
Dravois Nersey.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Warb.
Oh, you went
Only
to school as
between
well.
nudge.
You study special pedagogy at Charles University.
Wow,
Oh,
lovely.
very interesting, very interesting.
I
I know, right? The mouth on that child. But, yeah, I teach adults.
Kubeta to be.
So I teach like professional qualifications. So if people want to go into the profession that I was into before I started teaching it, you don't have to have a qualification officially, but now most companies won't interview you unless you have that qualification. So, and I do, and I teach it. He's like, get out, I need a wee. Why don't you help your mum out and do a bit of cleaning up? Talk about the rain. But now she's in a good mood. She could ask to be boyfriend. Oh, because that's actually against the rules. And don't do it in there because there's a broken toilet and that will really ruin the moment. Come out of that bathroom. We don't want to ruin the moment with a leaky toilet. Thank you. Rose, you're going to have to wait. Why don't you eat the food? Eat that. It's really cool teaching assistant people so important. Exactly. Yeah. You really are.
Zorpal.
She's finally doing it. Yay! Oh, they finally did it. They're finally going out. I love it. This is cheering me right up today after my big, massive, epic fail earlier. And what I'm going to do, actually, I think, is I'm going to see if we can get them engaged. Because that will just cheer my crusty little heart up. It will cheer my crusty little heart up. Alright, you piss off to bed because you're in the way, Lucille. Awesome as you are in the fucking way. Let your mum propose. Oh, this is cheering me right up from my big fail earlier. Look at this. Wholesome goodness.
Shabadoo.
Thank you. Please say yes, please say yes. Yay! OTP!
Oh, yips, 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 yips.
Oh, that's so cute. They did just get engaged. She's so excited. She's like, I've had all my babies. All right, I kind of want to plan a wedding event. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick save beforehand. They can't live together yet because she can't move out yet and there's too many people in the house and he can't move in. So, it was wholesome, wasn't it? So, yeah, he was actually the father of her very first baby. And he lives across the street and they've just loved each other the whole time, and I've always felt a little bit guilty that they couldn't be together. So maybe my fail was for this. Maybe my big fuck up today in aging her up when I wasn't supposed to and making her an elder 10 days early. Maybe that was for this, because he's been an elder for a while and I don't think he's going to be around much longer, but at least, even if she loses him, he was still hers for a bit. So I'm going to plan a wedding event. I just wanted to save it first because I couldn't trust Sims to not fuck up on me, and I want this wholesome moment. Alright, so we want a wedding event, which is a gold event. Gold rewards include a new kitchen appliance. Let's see. So, bride or groom 2 required. We got that. So we need guests. We're definitely inviting Briella, because that's their daughter. So we're definitely inviting Briella. And we need to make sure, so let's invite as many of her kids as we can. 15 maximum, so we can't invite all of them. Not going to invite the vampires because it's daytime. Oh, actually, no, it's not daytime. So I can invite the vampires. So we'll just bring as many as we can. Oh, that's it. Oh, there's so many I can't invite. It just feels horrible. I want to invite them all. That's going to have to do. So actually, I'm going to uninvite Jada because I can't invite one of those twins and not the other. We'll invite Finn. We need a caterer, but we'll hire that role because I don't know anyone. And I'm not going to bother with the rest, I don't think. So, where are we going to do it? I know, we did get so excited! It is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. But do you know what? These two are... It's very rare, I think, in The Sims 4. Because obviously in Sims 2, I didn't really play Sims 3, so I can't comment on it. But in Sims 2, you know, you had the lightning bolts. And when you had, you know, a couple that had 3 lightning bolts for each other. And, you know, you knew that they were just totally into each other. You don't really get that with The Sims 4. But these two have given me that sort of 3-bolt vibe. They are just hung around each other. And they're always wanting to call each other. And they're always wanting to woohoo. And they're always wanting to be together. And it's just really cute, and I'm really glad they're getting their happy ending. So where should we do it? I feel like it should be in Sulani because he is a merman, and she loves being in Sulani. So I feel like rather than taking them to like a lounge or, so why don't we just do a little party, and we'll do it down at the sandbar. Yeah, we'll just do it there. It's just down the road. I'm so excited! I wasn't thinking I was going to get to do this today. It's funny how invested you get in little pixelated people, isn't it? But you do. Oh, my hands are really cold. Why is it so cold? Come on, load me up. So yeah, they will still live apart, but he literally lives across the street from her. So he lives in that house that she walked past, so. Alright, some tips for a more successful... Oh look, she's in a little dress. Wedding betrothed needs a cake and a wedging arch. Caterer needs refrigerators. Oh, where am I going to get a counter and an oven from? Let's see. Let's see what I can do. Also has the phrase, why am I sexualizing pixels too many times in my life? I feel that. I felt that. Alright, so, actually we're going to want a kitchen first, aren't we? Because they're going to want appliances for the caterers. There's not really the space. Oh, I didn't mean to touch that. I could probably put a little cooker in the corner there. I don't know if they'll need it, but then it's just there, isn't it? We'll put a little hood over it, but we'll put the hood up there. And we will need some sort of alarm. can't remember where the alarms are, to be honest. Probably under electric. I'll just pop a little alarm up there, okay. In case. I've not bothered with the mixologist. I think I did get a caterer, so they need a counter as well. Because this is a bar, and that's not going to be helpful. So let's see. That's an island one. That'll do. It's not perfect, and I don't want it to be perfect. I literally just want to put it in there so they've got something. And then we'll do wedding arch. Oh, apparently not. There we go. Right, so wedding pillar. And then we'll want to do, let's see, what's this? Oh, actually that's quite, I wonder if it'll let me do that though. No, because it's, I'll probably just delete it after we've done because I don't need this here, but that actually saves me faffing about a lot. Ah, no, not what I meant to do. Right. There we go. That's quite cute. So that gives them somewhere for their guests to sit, and then I can ditch the thing later on if I want to. That gives the Whatsit somewhere to do his thing. What are you doing, Lumins? Doing? She's doing something under the table and I can't see her. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? It saves me faffing about as well. Alright, so what else did it say on the tips? Oh, everyone enjoys drink at discounted price. Perfect. So they need a cake. Oh, they need a fridge as well. Fair enough. Ginger? No. Do you want to cuddle? Is that what you're screaming about? Come here then. Come here. Come here, sweetie. What are you screaming about? Yeah? Want cuddles? Here he is. Getting his head off. What's he getting his head off about? It's like, I don't know what to make of this. Put me down. I don't know what to make of this. Good boy. Here you go. Okay. So, that said refrigerated, didn't it? Here's a little pudding. He's sitting right behind my computer now, so I can see him. And she's in a box, so. But they are sweet little beans. They're little bastards, but they're sweet little beans as well. You thought you redeemed Moo? Oh, I didn't see that you'd redeemed anything, actually. Sorry, I must have missed that. You did say grab the Moomins. Now, he was just shouting at me. That's why I did that. Moo Moo. Here's the Moo Moo for your redeem. Oh, you sniffing? You having a sniff? You smell. You smell. Yeah. Hey BK, how are you? We're just having a quick moo cuddle. You smell really bad, Melly. Alright. And I've just noticed that they've made a big old mess, so I'm going to do the wedding, and then I think I'm going to call it a day there, because I've got to clean that up before my husband gets home, or he will have a flip out. And I think it was you, Ginger, that did that. Yeah, I think it was. She's gorgeous. She really is. There are so many pictures of my cats on the Discord, it's not even funny. I actually had to stop doing it for a couple of weeks, so I was like, I am overloading this Discord with pictures of my cats. Alright, so they need to bake a cake. So unfortunately, Maeve, you're probably going to have to make it because you're the only one with high enough cooking. I know it's your wedding day, but cook a cake. Probably should have done that before I sent them down here, but I didn't think of it. We'll just do a plain white cake because I can't be bothered with anything more than that. And to be honest, even at my own wedding, I didn't have anything more than that. So while she's doing that in her dress,
Yeah.
look at Finn! She's so awesome. I love Finn. Oh, Nikki. Or Nicola, rather.
Angie?
There's Tabs. Wearing some hideous thing as usual. It's Jeffrey. So many of her babies. And look at him in his little suit. Oh, this is so wholesome. I love it. I say wholesome. She's had 35 different babies with a bunch of different men. But it's still wholesome, alright? Because, you know, you bake your own wedding cake when you're already in your wedding dress. That's just how you do things. I think Moo might have farted when I picked her up because it still smells. She does that sometimes. If you pick her up and she doesn't want to be, she farts at you so that you put her down. She's such a brat. Which is why we call her the Moo, because she is a Moo. Her real name's Smudge, but we never call her that. She doesn't answer to it. And in fact, when she went to the vets in October, she had to have an operation. And I actually said to them, by the way, she won't answer to her name. You have to call her Moo or Moomins. And they're like, oh, okay. They thought it was funny. I was like, yeah, she is a Moo. Oh, he's just helping himself to something. She's making friends with her babies. It's ghost night. I don't care. I want my Sims to. Alright, hurry up with this cake, lady. What are you thinking? Yeah. You're up to something weird today. Did she just put that directly in the fridge? Fair enough. Alright, so we want to have the ceremony. Let's get married. In fact, where is Briella? Did Briella not turn up? I haven't seen her yet. It is so cute, isn't it? Look at them. Oh, there's Briella. So that's their daughter there in the blue shirt. I'm going to take a couple of pictures here. I get married in the rain because I don't give a shit. More because I didn't realise it was raining and didn't care because I was just enjoying it too much. Come on, get on with it. Time's ticking. I wonder if it will let me bring them here. Why are you actually not getting married? Come on. We're just sort of standing there looking at each other. Is it because the guests are all inside having a drink? Alright. Briella's watching. She's the only one that really matters because she's their kid. You're just standing there in the rain. It's a bit weird. Come on, guys. I can't control you. You have to do this autonomously. Let's try it again, shall we? The time's frozen as well. I think something might have gone wrong. Look. This is why I saved it beforehand. I think something's gone wrong. Alright, so as this isn't moving, I'm going to exit to the main menu and then I'm going to reload it. Do you mind if I put baby room? No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I just like having a separate toddler room and a separate baby room because then otherwise they wake each other up. But let's try this again. Let's try and get this wedding to actually happen instead of just having them stare at each other and freeze time. Come on. It is the power of their love. They froze time by staring at each other with the wedding music playing. And they are that perfect for one another. That's true love. When you can freeze time just staring at each other, you know you found the one. Come on, game. You can do it. You can manage. It's rolling. It's rolling it back. Maybe when I do it, I know it says 2 guests minimum, doesn't it? I was going to say maybe I should just invite their daughter. But maybe I'll limit the guest list. Maybe it was too many guests and they couldn't handle it. Potentially. Because as I say, ever since the most recent update, the game's been a little bit finicky. But yeah, Briella's the only one that I'm really insistent absolutely needs to be there because she is their daughter. Whereas the others are obviously Maeve's, but not his. So, I think that's what we'll do. When it loads. Oh yeah? You enjoying that box? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, can you hear him? You probably can, because you're very loud. Yes, you are. Come on in. Don't just keep staring at me. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. He's like, no, I'm not sure. That chair moves. Sending good vibes. Yes, absolutely. Exactly, Ginger. Come on. He's like, no, I don't know. I just want to yell at you. Come here. Come here. Come here, silly sausage. Oh, you want me to pick you up rather than jump up? You are so lazy. You are so lazy. He's like, no, pick me up. I don't want to jump up to you. I want you to pick me up. You've got your belly. You've got your belly. He doesn't love it. He doesn't love it. He's like, no, don't bring my belly. Stop rubbing my belly. Yes, just sweetie. There you go, you got a couple of free gingers there. He talks to me all the time. I've never ever known a cat who talks and tries to talk so much. It's really cute. It can also be extremely annoying. It's really, really cute when he does it. He also, when my husband comes home, so we've got a dining table. So basically this flat is really small. Our dining table is in our living room because we don't have a separate dining area. So our dining table's in the living room, and we have a chair there, and our kitchen is next to the dining room, so it's all part of it. It's all one big room. And my husband comes in and he jumps on the table and he puts his front paws, so it's a bit like this chair, but this is obviously my gaming chair, but it's about this height, and he puts his front paws on the back of the chair and he then waves his paw at him, and he kind of goes like this, almost like the royal wave. And then he waits for my husband to come over and pet him, and now he's got into a habit. He likes doing it when I'm getting dressed for some reason. Whenever I'm getting dressed, he jumps up on the bed and he waves at me and he's like, pet me now, pet me now. I'm like, can I put my clothes on first, please? But he's so cute. Let me borrow him. Do you know what's funny? Actually, I do have a video somewhere, but it shows my husband's face, so I'll have to see if I can get a video that doesn't. She is so pretty. And she's soft and she's fluffy and she's a proper cat. And people they look at her and they're like, immediately love her. She's gorgeous. But when they actually spend time with them, he is always everybody's favourite because he's just such a cutie. Aren't you? And they're both licking themselves in synchro at the moment. But I'm wondering if we're actually going to be able to do the wedding today. Look at this. But yeah, so when people come over, and in fact we had the police round like last year because they were going door to door and asking like, have you seen anything? And I live in a block of flats, So they're like, have you seen this? Have you seen that? And I let them in, and we jokingly call them one stinky, one smelly. And even the policeman, I'd let them in because they wanted to see something from my window. And they were like, he's so cute. And I was like, oh yeah, he's stinky, she's smelly. And they laughed, but they both were like, oh, can I pet your cat? I was like, all right, if you want to. But he's basically like a little ginger dog. She's like a proper cat. He's more like a dog. So there is that. All right, I'm thinking that this is frozen and it's not going to load. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to probably end it here and we'll start with the wedding next week. So let me see if there's anyone around to raid. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to... it was not destined for today, and I really wanted to do it, but I don't think it's going to work, because this is just stuck, isn't it? So let's see. I'll tell you what, Marzek is playing, and I love Marzek. He's brilliant. He's great fun. He's playing Final Fantasy 12, which is my Final Fantasy. It's my favourite. We will do the wedding next week. Promise you. I'll get it all set up. I'll have a bake a cake. We'll do it. You did get to see kitties. So yeah, if anyone isn't in the Discord that wants to follow us on Discord, then here's the link. And yeah, so if you would like to stay with me for the raid, and that would be great. Marzek's great. He's funny, and I enjoy him. So we'll do that. And thank you everybody for being here. I've had a really good time today. Despite my epic fuck up earlier, I've had a really good time today. So thank you all for being with me, and I will see you next time. Thank you.